Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Drita. This is Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 6, episode 13, if I'm not mistaken. Tonight's episode, I couldn't really get into it when everybody got into it because I was busy watching the Grammys. So, I DVR'd it. Thank God for DVR, and I just had to literally just watch it and get into it. And I watched it twice just to make sure I got everything. I'm probably missing a couple of stuff because I'm not gonna lie, I was probably dozing off. It's dead ass like 2 a.m. right now when I recorded this. I'm gonna post it later on, but it's late pretty much. So let's just get into it. Okay, so Dwight's back. He's just giving me Black Clark Kent. So like he's just looking like Chris Jenner. I can't take Dwight seriously, but Phaedra, girl, you so extra. Phaedra is extra as shit, ain't she? Like, you do all of that for what? I don't get it. Like, take your ass to church and Christian the kid. You gotta do all that extra stuff? I mean, hey, as the saying goes, you like it, I love it, I guess. I don't know about Phaedra. Phaedra be, boy, she be doing the most. I guess rich people just be having money. They just want to show off, I guess, because that stuff she did was so unnecessary. Like, I wasn't, whatever. It was cute, though. But what was up with the oldest son? What's his name? Aiden? Him with the Prince Williams get up, and it was just too much going on for me. I don't know. It was nice or whatever. But did y'all notice none of the other housewives were there? Nobody was there but Candy. I don't know if she just didn't invite them or she did and they just didn't come because they probably tired of her over-exaggerating ass. But whatever. What else? To Peter and what's her name? Cynthia. Cynthia goes back to tell Peter about how Candy was talking about his past and blase, blase, blase. Now, I just started this blog, so I'm not going to get into last week's episode, but I just talk about it just a little bit. Candy says something a little shady, I guess you can call it, a little shady about Peter, knowing stuff about Peter's past, but she didn't hold it against him and whatnot. That's just all that was. And yeah, they were just talking, and Peter was just like, well, I'm going to call her out because I don't understand why she brought my name up, which is understandable. I feel you, but off topic real quick. Peter is fine as shit, ain't he? He just so milk chocolatey. I like a black. Sada. No, I'm kidding. a little joke. Please, don't. It's just a joke. But Peter's a fine ass. He's really handsome. So, what else happened? Kenya goes to a fertility bank, a sperm bank or whatever it's called, I guess. And well, first she goes into some doctor's office with her aunt. That look like Cisco with that blonde hair. She's nice. She's the reasonable one in the family, I guess. Telling Kenya ass to have a fucking seat and chill out. But is it me or Kenya, boo? You got you an African rich man, a Nigerian man, from what I hear from the blogs and stuff. Why ain't nobody seen him yet? I mean, you was flaunting the other guy. I forgot what his name was, whatever the hell his name was. But you was flossing him around on national television, and he dogged your ass out. So why, for whatever reason, your African man not on the scene with you? Nobody seen the picture. Nobody seen you with him. Like, I've been on them Nigerian blogs, and I would have seen a picture of you and this so-called man a long time ago, but ain't nobody seen nothing. Can you, girl? I don't know, but I don't know. He probably don't want to be seen because if he do exist, he don't want to be seen because he probably got 15 wives, and y'all know how my Africans know how that goes. So my hair, let me get into this real quick. Yes, God, I brushed it from the last video because my hair was looking rugged in the last one. Boy, it's still a mess, but I just brushed it. You like how this wave is going? That's the only way it could go because his hair is a mess. But anyway, yeah, I don't understand, Kenya. Like, you parading, you're not, where he at? You was parading this other, what was he, a tow truck driver? You was parading him around, but you're not going to parade an African prince or whatever you say he is. Where's he at? Does he exist? Be real with yourself. Be one with yourself. He doesn't exist. Because if he did, you wouldn't be at a sperm bank, baby girl. You wouldn't. Like, that's your man and you so in love, I guess. Like, won't you be using his sperm and you was going the regular way, just the regular, like, regular way to get you knocked up? I know you a little old and, your eggs is probably rotten or something. I don't know. Let me stop talking because that's part of what my mother saying about me, that my eggs is rotten. But I'm just saying. Come on now, Kenya girl. Again, I'm reading my book. I got to remember what I wrote down to get into it. Candy. I'll go back to Kenya later. Candy, you are pretty as hell. In her confessional, she is so pretty, that damn Candy. She tells Todd about what went on at the winery or whatever. She tells him what's going on. I'm so sick of them talking about this damn Todd guy. Like, why can't everybody just be happy for old girl? Like, I'm just extremely happy for, Candy. But the way her mom is going and all these people keep talking, I don't really think that they're going to last. And mind you, last week I also saw What Happens Live with Andy Cohen on Bravo, and the answers that Todd was given, it just seemed like he's just sick of the bullshit right now. Like, I know they're still together. I'm not saying they're not together anymore. They're still together, but it just seemed like he's just tired, and you can't blame that man. There's but so much a man could take. Like, that man had money before he met Candy. He may not have Candy's money, but he has money. He has a legit job. Yes, he has benefits. He was a cameraman or one of the producers on Housewives when they, what 2 seasons ago, when they went to Africa, whatever the case may be. But the man has a job. Stop rotting that man, please. Like, let him live. Like, what the hell? I can't. Whatever. I'm just. But did you, like, was that scripted, or like it just happens to just pan out that all of a sudden Todd just mentions Christopher Williams? Oh, we should just have Christopher Williams on the show. On the play, excuse me. Have a seat, Todd, because the last time I seen Christopher Williams was on what's that show that come on TV One? I think it was Unsung. That's the last time I saw his ass, and the time before that I saw him was New Jack City. He was fine. I don't know what the hell happened to him, but I mean, shit. Anyway, I don't. He was saying it like it's a big thing, like, oh, we should get Christopher Williams for what? That's what Candy should have said. For the fuck what? Not for this play, huh? Boy, whatever. Lawrence. Lawrence, you look like a gay ass Puerto Rican that be on 167. No, that's the African area. That be on 161st. We still wear Bluetooth? I ain't know that. I ain't know we still have Bluetooth, but I mean, like I said, like I be saying, you like it, I love it. I don't know about that Bluetooth, Lawrence. But again, Kenya goes into the sperm bank and she talk about all this stuff that she's looking for, and nothing she described in that, in all of that she was talking to the people, nothing like that sounds like a African guy. I don't know no Nigerian African dude that has blue eyes, over 6 feet and some odd inches, and all. Kenya is batshit crazy. That's it. Like, I don't know if she's just doing it for TV or she's just really crazy. I'm convinced now, after 13 episodes in, that she's crazy. She's crazy. She's shady as shit, too. But we're going to get into this. I'm just trying to make this video real short and sweet. Just get into all the main stuff, the main things. So, excuse me if I'm talking a little fast, but I just want to get into the main course meal. I don't want to make this video too long because there's no reason to. Just everybody want to get to the turned up part. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, Kenya's batshit nuts. I'm reading off my notes, y'all. I take notes as I watch these things. Yeah, I'm trying to be professional for y'all. So, Nene has this little pajama party, I guess, where it's like all the couples come and they all, I don't know what she was trying to get at. It was a nice gesture. I'm not going to lie. That's something that I would love to do. I would love to do something like that, like a pajama party with my girls. I wouldn't do like couples. I would just do like my girls, my friends, and we just get together, chill, lay back, make jokes, drink, stuff like that. But I didn't really know where Nene was getting at, really. I was a little thrown off. And then it seemed like when she changed into the pajamas, she just went from 0 to 1,000 in like 0.4 seconds. She kept walking up and down, and just I thought she just wanted to show off her nightgown. Her nightgown was nice, but then after a while, I'm like, nah, maybe my girl Nene drunk. I love me some Nene. Let's just be real. I love Nene, but she is over the top sometimes. She another one that just be doing the most. Oh, speaking of over the top, I'm gonna go back into Phaedra. I'm sorry, I'm jumping from here to here, but you know, like I said, this is my first few shows, so forgive me. I'm gonna get it together, but for now, let's just, Nene just seemed like she was drunk. That's all I kept thinking. Like maybe she had a little bit too much to drink. Maybe Andy Cohen told her storyline was getting a little dry. I don't know, but she just kept walking up and down and doing all this extra, and I'm just like, okay. So Kenya was late to this shindig or whatever, and she was very upset. Portia came with her sister. Cynthia came with her man. Nene's husband was there. Todd and Candy, Christopher Williams, and Greasy Hair was there, and fool ass Chuck and Monique, whatever the fuck her name is, she was there too. And of course Phaedra and Apollo. Now, Kenya came late. She came with her gay BFF. I guess her assistant. I don't know who he is, but whatever. Brandon, is that his name? Yeah, Brandon. She came with him, and as soon as it seemed like Nene had it in for her way before she even came. Now I understand she was a little late, but if I'm not mistaken, wasn't the other girls like 4 hours late when Nene planned that trip to Savannah or wherever the hell they were going? Yeah, she was like, they were Phaedra and Candy were like 4 hours late or something like that. But she was pissed off, but she wasn't as pissed off with them as she was with Kenya. So that's why I felt like she must have had it in for old Kenya. Even though Kenya's annoying as hell, it just seemed like she just really had it in for her. I didn't understand what that was about, but I guess it makes for good TV, I guess. Whatever. So Kenya comes and she opens the door and slams the door in her face. She slams the door in her face. She was like, well, you're late and blah, blah, blah. And Kenya tried to explain, well, I'm sorry, I am late. I'm usually not late, but I had to pick up Brandon from the airport. His flight was delayed. I would have took it like, okay, like cool. All right, you late, sit your ass down somewhere. I'll deal with you later. But it just seemed like she was just going in. And then that's when, Kenya was like, Nene's on 10 right now. I'm gonna need for her to come down to a 2 or 3. And I was like, bitch, Kenya, you good. A 2 or 3, I'm gonna need that bitch to go to a 0 to 1. Unless she want her ass beat. Like, I'm not gonna have somebody, like, after I apologize and I explain to you what happened, for you to keep going off. Hamburger. Like, it don't make sense. You talk about her big titties and whatever, Nene. I still love you, but I just felt like you was just doing the most. I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought you was just doing too much. Okay, so they start asking all these questions, and first, I don't know what was the first question. Whatever the first question was, I think it was addressed to Portia or whatever. And Portia was like, no, I need for the man to be all about me. Blah, blah. Portia, have a seat, dummy. Because you still think the 2 trainers going through the Underground Railroad. Go have a fucking seat. I don't need for you to be in a relationship until you get your scholastics together. Get that prepared, and then you could talk about what you want in a man or what you don't want in a man. Because I'm sick of hearing about that whole Cordell is gay and blase. Because if he ain't divorced your ass, you still would have been married. If he ain't hit you up on Twitter and tell you, bitch, I want a divorce, your ass still would have been married. Nobody would have heard nothing about this gay stuff. Well, we all heard about the gay stuff, but you wouldn't have been expressing all that gay shit and all that. We over you. Girl, bye. Go sit somewhere. Go sit with Ashanti and Keisha Cole in the back of the Grammy somewhere. We over you. Go have a seat. But, so what happens? So then, all of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, Nene brings up this, at the winery, Kenya has so much to say about Chris and his wife. Is that girl goddamn name? Whatever her name, Nicole. I'm going to just call her Nicole for now because I don't know her fucking name. And I'm not going through the video to go find out her name because I don't really give a fuck and she's not important. So Christopher and Nicole, you had so much to say about them, but they're here now. So let's just get off the table. Wasn't you the one that said that they weren't married and blah, 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 blah. So then, not Kenya, what's this dude name? Christopher Williams gets up. He stands up and I don't know how he was planning on addressing homegirl, but he stands up and in the middle of it, I don't know if he was going to give a speech. I didn't know where he was coming at, but okay, whatever. he stands up and he was like, I'm going to ingest that. I don't know what medication you were taking, Kenya, but, and she was like, well, I was taking the same medication your ass was taking because we was both doing that goddamn play. I would have said that. Good job, Kenya. I like that. But yeah, I was talking to Kenya because Kenya's over there. I need to get my life in order. So yeah, it says that, and so he stands up. So why didn't he let his ass sit down? So before everybody speaks, everybody has to stand up in the middle of the goddamn floor before they make an announcement. I didn't get that part. So when he got up or whatever like that, that's when all of a sudden Nicole, that is really not that girl name, but I'm just gonna keep calling her Nicole because I really don't know her name. So Nicole is feeling like, okay, my man is speaking up, so I'm going to be turned up. But at that winery, she was backpedaling like a motherfucker. She was backpedaling and pussy popping. Matter of fact, like she was going off. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, well, no, like backpedaling OD. Now that she felt like her man was there, she was comfortable. So she felt like, well, I'm going to talk all this shit while my man is standing there to defend me. Baby girl, don't do that. So Kenya was trying to be cool at first, but just on some, well, keep it calm kind of way. And then all of a sudden Kenya gets up because Nicole starts getting turned up or whatever. She starts about, oh, don't be backpedaling. And Kenya's like, I'm not backpedaling, baby girl. This is front pedaling. So she gets up, which is only right. I know all my girls, any girl that I know would have been got up like a long time ago. Let Nicole get too much airtime. Like, I'd have been got up. Like, listen, Nicole, have a seat, please. You know what I'm saying? So as she gets up, that's when Christopher Williams grabs her or whatever the case may be. So why everybody feel like it was Kenya's fault? This man grabbed her. If he grabbed me, I'm going to be like, get the fuck off of me too. Don't touch me. Why he felt like he had to touch her? Unless Kenya touched his wife, he had no business touching Kenya. And even if Kenya did touch his wife, the only way he should have been touching Kenya is if he was pulling Kenya's ass off of Nicole. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. Again, this blog is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, how soon as she get up, you just grab her arm like that? I'd be like, don't fucking touch me. Don't touch me. Don't pull it. Okay? Or someone pull out your other good tooth. Like, what's left of your good teeth. Don't do it. We saw that brown tooth last week, Christopher. You know what I'm saying? Don't pull it. Why are you touching me? So her assistant, Brandon, you know what I'm saying? He came and he got up and he was like, don't put your hands on her. That's all he said. And Christopher Williams must have had a flashback. You know what I'm saying? He thought he was back in New Jack City or whatever the case may be. He thought he was back in New Jack. He actually thought he was Nino Brown from New Jack City. But he was just the light-skinned, pretty motherfucker in New Jack City. I remember that. All my people that saw New Jack City. A couple of my friends, Beverly, they ain't see New Jack City. Y'all petty. New Jack City's a classic. You know, he was just a pretty motherfucker in New Jack City. Like, don't try to act hard now. Like, come on. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Yes, remember that part? Sit your ass down. That wasn't to you, but it should have been addressed to you at that particular moment. So, like, yeah, he gets up, and so Brandon is just, you know what I'm saying? Kenny don't got nobody there. So Brandon is just basically defending her, like, don't grab on her, or whatever the case may be. So they get into a little scuffle. They didn't even scuffle, because Peter pulls them apart, or whatever like that. I think Greg grabs Christopher Williams, and what's this other dude? Peter Fine-Ass grabs Brandon. So as he grabs Brandon, I don't know what the hell happened. I watched this literally 2 times. And I don't know what happened. I don't know where Apollo came from. I thought Apollo was trying to break shit up, or whatever the case may be. And Apollo just goes hamburger for nothing on poor Brandon. Like, you could tell, like, he has some kind of beef with Brandon, because there's no reason why. You know what I'm saying? Like, you so turned up for nothing. I couldn't understand. Apollo's my nigga, but I wasn't feeling that. Like, I ain't understand. Like, come on, that boy ain't do nothing to you. How you just gonna go off on him? Like, you mad at Kenya because of whatever beef y'all had. So what they got to do with that, man? Like, that was whack. That was corny, or whatever the case may be. Speaking of Apollo, I'm going to get back into that fight. But I'm sorry if I'm back and forth. But speaking of Apollo, he says that he spends $5,000 to $8,000 at the strip club. $5,000 to $8,000 at the strip club. When his wife got the booty of a stripper, number one. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a little strip club action if you're married, if you got a girlfriend, whatever. Man, I'm a type of chick. I go to the strip club with my man. I don't really give a fuck. Like, it doesn't bother me, or whatever the case may be. But You know, I don't know if y'all heard this past weekend, Apollo was arrested for fraudulent activities that landed him in jail before. Like, that's why he was locked up before for bank frauds and all of this stuff. And now he was still doing it. So I guess that's where that money came from, Apollo. And he was talking about, you know what I'm saying? They were like, well, why you spend 5 to 8,000 at a strip club? You know, he was like, cause that's my money. That's my money. I come home and I lay down the receipts. No, it's not your money. That was John Smith and Jacob Anderson's money. That's fraud, baby boy. That ain't your money. Stop lying. Get it together. Don't do it. Don't pull it. That ain't your money. That's somebody else's money. That's what fraud mean, right? So he talked about that's my money, that's my money. And everybody in the room was like 5 to 8,000. But we all know where that money came from now, Apollo. At first I was like, yeah, he running Phaedra bank account dry. The bank account runs dry like boys to men, baby. But then after Friday, after that news came out that Apollo's been arrested for fraud, and then tonight's episode, I put 2 and 2 together, and I figured out that it wasn't Phaedra's money, but it was other people's, innocent people's money. I'm not a fan of fraud. But anyway, yeah, so that's what that was. And these girls are just messy. Nene, I thought, started this whole thing. Like, it was so unnecessary to bring that stuff up. But did y'all peep how Chuck was hiding behind Monique? I'm going to need for her to get the spelling of her name correct. I think it's Monique. And she just wants to be classy. And she just made it Monique. So, did you peep how, not Todd, what was this boy named Chuck was standing behind Monique? Like, I hope these bitches don't bring up my name. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really thought that Nene was being messy. Like, that's usually not Nene's character, but I'm really convinced that Bravo Productions must have told her, like, your storylines is getting a wee bit boring. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Because Kenya is usually a troublemaker, and she's usually batshit nuts, but I honestly didn't think that she did anything wrong. I really didn't. Like, I felt like she did nothing wrong in this. Like, homeboy grabbed her. You're not going to grab me and think that that's going to be okay. Like, that's not okay. And poor Brandon got his ass beat by Apollo. Apollo beat the brakes off that young man. Like, damn. Man. Next week, he said that his ribs is broke. And I don't know if he finna press charges. I don't know what he going to do. But whatever he going to do. Poor man. That was crazy. Let me look over this and see what else I ain't get. Yeah, Christopher Williams, please sit your ass down. Who invited you? Like, where in this Housewives crew does Nicole and you think you belong? I'm gonna need for Nicole to get a wash and set with her greasy ass Pocahontas wave or what the fuck she got. Here I go talking about hair again. My hair look like this. This is not laid for the gods. But listen. I'm trying to give y'all natural. I'm trying to give y'all, like, me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to fake the funk. I'm trying to keep it 100%. You know what I'm saying? My hair's a mess. In upcoming videos, I will get my hair done. I will try to fix this, you know, get it together. But, I don't know. Like, that's pretty much it. Like, you know. But did you see how Apollo was not featuring Miss Phaedra Parks at that Christian? He was not featuring her. You could tell he was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, come on now. You want me to dance? And listen, I just got out of jail. We don't do that kind of stuff. You got me having flashbacks. Like, I'm not finna be dancing with these people up here. You go ahead and dance with Dwight. And see how Dwight almost dropped Phaedra ass? That's what you get, Phaedra. You too extra. I like you sometimes, but you just be doing the most. And for a while, I was really starting to think that Phaedra's son, his real name was Mr. President. Please. Don't laugh at me too much. Alright, I'm going to let y'all laugh for a couple of seconds. But I know I ain't the only one. Y'all had to think his name was Mr. President too. Because that's all she kept calling him. I didn't know his name was Dylan. And it was just too much going on. Next week is going to get super turned up next week with Candy and Todd and Cynthia and, you know what I'm saying, and all this extra stuff. I just really thought Cynthia was messy last week when she even brought that whole thing up on that damn bus. She know damn well bringing that shit up on that bus. One of them girls was finna say something on that damn trip. Like, you can't say something to them and then they're not going to bring it up. Like, of course they're going to bring it up. So I thought that was messy as hell of Cynthia. Cynthia usually not messy, but she's messy as shit. These last couple of episodes, they must have told her boring ass storyline was getting too much too, because I'm sick of her complaining about her fucking bills. Shut the fuck up, please. We all got bills. Matter of fact, I gotta pay goddamn car insurance tomorrow. I'm not prepared for that. She don't talk about bills and shit. Shut up. Oh, what the fuck? You don't got bills, bitch. Welcome to the real world. But I like me some Cynthia. She's a pretty bitch. All kinds of hair look nice on her. Her hair be laid for the gods, boy. I wish I could have me one of them. I don't know if it's a lace front. I don't know if it's a wig closure. Whatever the fuck it is, it be made for the gods. And that was pretty much it. I don't know about this week. It was cool, but it wasn't. You know, I guess everybody is just not used to them turning up like that, so that's why everybody was just like, "Oh, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh, Real Housewives of Atlanta." It was cool, but because I watched the Jersey Housewives be turned the fuck up. Like, they be turned up all the way. So that's probably why I wasn't like, oh, snap. But I really don't think it was Kenya's fault. Like, I know Kenya's a messy bitch. I know she is messy boots. But I honest to God, I don't think it just was like something she did. I didn't think she started this at all. Light-skinned boy, New Jack City, Christopher Williams ass. He did all of that. And you know what I'm saying? Speaking of Christopher Williams, I'm talking all this shit. He is having a concert in Barclays in next month. And it's like an old school it's an old school concert. Christopher Williams, DeBarge, just a whole bunch. I'm gonna let y'all know the lineup later. I forgot. It's just Jagged Edge, like all the old school acts, all the male old school acts. Keith Sweat. Like, when I tell you I'm hyped, like, I'm beyond hyped because I'm in that concert like this. Like, people don't know about that Christopher Williams. I don't know. Y'all be sleeping, but if I had one of them songs on my iTunes, I just got this computer, so my iTunes is a little frazzled right now, so I can't really play a new Jack hit for y'all right now, but y'all need to get y'all some, because I be really feeling like I'm old. Like, I was talking to my friends like, yo, y'all gotta go with me to that concert. My friend was like, who the fuck is Christopher Williams? I was like, what? I don't know if I'm an old soul, because some of my friends is even a little older than me. They didn't even know who the hell Christopher Williams was. And I'm just like, what? I guess. But yeah, Housewives episode 13, season 6. It was turned up. But next week is going to be turned up to the highest extreme level of turned up. Like, people be sleeping on my girl Candy just because she be sitting there smiling like that Joker all the time. Y'all be thinking that she pussy. Candy will lay them hands on you. Candy is ghetto as hell. Candy will fuck you up, Cynthia. You better fall the fuck back. Fall back, please. Yo, clean cut ass, you not about that life. Candy, sure enough, is. Candy will beat the brakes off you and beat that lace front off you, even though it's beat. She will fuck you up. Don't pull her with Candy. Candy, she don't got time for that. Don't do that. You know, Candy be telling you. She keep telling you this thing she don't play with. She don't play with her man, her mama, her money, or her child. That's the things that Candy does not play with. So once you cross that zone, that was the rectangle, is that the shape? Once you cross that, the 4 barriers, oh, she's going ape shit on you. Don't play that with Candy. Candy don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Did I mention her food? She don't play with her goddamn food either. She don't. So yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to respect Candy's gangster. And again, I'll be playing way too much. Anyway, so this was just my Housewives review. And again, my Twitter is at Miss T MISST _27. And my Instagram is Drita T DRITAT. Hit me up. I'm going to be posting these ever so often. I just want to get real quick. I'm going to be having something where people call into the show live or whatever, and I answer some questions probably like twice a week. That's my goal. I'm not saying I'm doing it like tomorrow or whatever, but that's my goal, to have something where people call in with live questions maybe twice a week, maybe like a Tuesday and a Thursday or whatever like that, because I know people are usually busy on Fridays, because I know my ass be, or whatever the case may be. So shout out to you guys for watching, for tuning in. Even if I get one person to watch this, like, I'll be ever so grateful. Like, I have so much stuff in my head that I'm planning on doing with this, so you guys just please just hold up and just like ride this out with me real quick. Like, this is gonna be good. I want it to be good, and like I said in the last video, I'm speaking this into existence. I know it's gonna be on point, so I'm just gonna need you guys to bear with me, or whatever the case may be. I'm trying to make this happen, honest to God. Like, I want to make this big. So let's just you know, that's all it is, and that's all I'm going to talk about right now. I might do another video later about something else. I might throw my little niece and my nephew up here, just so, you know, for whatever sake. But I'm probably just going to edit this part out. But, you know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Even if, like I said, if it's one person, like, I feel like I did something. So just ride this out with me. Like I said, ride this out with me. And again, for the last time, my Twitter, Miss T, MISST_27. My Instagram is Drita T, DRITAT. And that's my Instagram. So I hope to hit back up with y'all again later. Talk to y'all later. And I hope y'all enjoyed this review. And talk to you later. Peace. Good night, everybody.